Welcome to the Arrington Gavin Show. Real talk, big opinions, and fearless conversations. From the front lines of politics to the latest in pop culture. From breaking sports headlines to the stories that move the world. Nothing's off limits, and nobody's holding back. Arrington Gavin is here to break it down, build it up, and keep it all the way real. So turn it up, lean in, and let's get into it. This is the Arrington Gavin Show.
Hey, welcome y'all to the Arrington Gavin Show, your go-to spot for sharp insights, bold opinions, and unfiltered takes on the biggest stories of the day, whether it's politics, sports, pop culture, or the latest buzz. Look, we're diving deep and keeping it real, so do me a favor, kick back, stay informed, and get ready to join the conversation. It's always a pleasure to be with you all this wonderful evening. For those who happen to be watching us right now, I am in my backyard enjoying this wonderful weather, and we're just thrilled to have once again another great conversation. For those who happen to be streaming us on our YouTube channel, do me a favor, like, subscribe, share with a friend, share with family. Want to keep that algorithm going, want to keep that momentum going. We see growth every day, so all I want to say is thank you, and let's keep it up. Again, keep up that momentum, keep up that great conversation. Keep up the conversation that we're missing out here in this world. So again, subscribe. You can stream us on there. You can, in addition to that, you can also stream us on demand. Check out past episodes on Goatverse TV. If you haven't downloaded the app yet, please do so. It's free. It's available in the App Store, Google Play Store, Roku, as well as Amazon Fire TV. So again, keep that momentum going. If you prefer to just listen to us on the go, you can do so by listening to us wherever you listen to your podcast. We're available on all major podcast platforms, iHeart, Spotify, you name it. You can tune into the Arrington Gavin Show from there. And then lastly, you can also check us out on the radio airwaves. You're probably tuning into us right now by way of WBOK, 12:30 a.m., what New Orleans is talking about. You can tune into the program weeknights, Arrington Gavin Show weeknights at 7 p.m. Central Time, only on WBOK, 12:30 a.m., what New Orleans is talking about. Then, lastly, let's go to moving on to the Metro Atlanta area to WDJY 99.1 FM Straight Talk. You can tune into the Arrington Gavin Show weeknights at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's only on WDJY 99.1 FM Straight Talk. All right, my friends. So much stuff to discuss, so much stuff that we're going to be going over today. We did not have time to discuss basically my top folks that I would like to see in the Super Bowl halftime show. So, the recent news was just shared that Bad Bunny, multi-time Latin Grammy award-winning artist, will be performing this year's Super Bowl halftime. I'm not gonna lie, I'm thrilled. It's gonna be a full-on Spanish-speaking Super Bowl halftime. I think it's growth. A lot of folks think otherwise. Folks on the right think that's, oh my gosh, what's going on here? What are we doing here? Oh, in English? Come on, this is America. But again, little do they know, Puerto Rico is U.S. territory. He is a citizen, U.S. citizen. So you're making yourself look stupid, as always. I'm sorry, but you're looking like fools. And I'm talking to you, folks like Jason Whitlock, folks like Danica Patrick, folks like everybody in the conservative media that criticizes this talented brother who just finished a successful 31-day residency in Puerto Rico. But we have a list of folks. I brought out those that have not, that have refused to participate in the Super Bowl halftime, and then those who have not yet performed during the Super Bowl halftime. So we'll go over that list during the program. In addition to that, look, Elon Musk is having beef with Netflix. Netflix, the king of all streaming, he has a beef with him. Well, not Elon being the king of all streaming, but Netflix being that number one streaming platform. Elon has a bone to pick with them. Curious why, but we're going to talk about it here on the program. In addition to that, what else do we have on the list today? Oh, a former U.S. Congresswoman is making a comeback to reclaim her seat that she initially lost during the last primary. So we'll see how she does. And then also, imagine a young kid in elementary school being discriminated in front of his face, not by another classmate, by his teacher. I know, by his teacher. So we're going to talk about it here on the program and more. But before we head to a commercial break, let's go ahead and do our Black Excellence Report, y'all. So I came across this story and I'm like, oh, I got to share about it. Very thrilled to get to see the growth of Black media. We talk a lot about it here on the Arrington Gavin Show. Okay, let me go ahead. There we go. So yours truly, for all you CNN fans out there that have probably heard of the lady Ashley Allison. She's a Democratic strategist, CNN commentator, and also the founder of Watering Hole Media. It was announced recently that Watering Hole Media has acquired The Root, making the influential site Black owned for the first time in years. So to give you a little backstory of The Root, this was founded in 2008 to serve as the 21st century's national Black newspaper. Now, The Root has been the source for stories on race, politics, and culture. Now, Allison says her vision is to grow the platform through video partnerships and in-person experiences while preserving its mission to tell Black stories. So when I read about this story, I thought this was dope because I have seen Allison do her thing on CNN. She's a regular on CNN's Newsnight with Abby Phillips, but she's all around. You hear her all around on CNN, and again, she's not afraid or shy away to share her opinion on stuff. So congrats on her. Congrats for The Root for having a great leadership, and just congratulations, another win for Black media, which is extremely important. Shout out to the Black media platforms that I'm a part of, like Goatverse TV, like WBOK Media. I'm thrilled to be a part of that, and we want to keep that momentum going because it's so important. We see now where there is an attack on media, there is an attack on freedom of press, there is an attack on freedom of speech. So you're seeing a lot of growth with independent media, but not only that, it's so important to get your news from Black media. And so again, congrats to Miss Allison. And yeah, we want to keep that momentum going, y'all. I tell you, look, first of all, what a beautiful day it is for those who have to stream us. You're like, Arrington, are you outside? Yes, I am outside in my backyard. I actually got a nice stick that I am enjoying while I do this program, y'all, and just giving thanks to the big man upstairs for blessing us with these this wonderful weather, blessing us with the resources. We have a lot of individuals out there that are we're living through a struggling period where a lot of folks don't know when their next meal is. So I'm grateful. We have to know when to count our blessings. We have to know when to be a blessing to others. So just had to throw that out there, y'all. Let's go ahead and we're going to take a quick commercial break. Do not go anywhere. As I mentioned earlier, you're listening to yours truly, the Arrington Gavin Show. Don't change that dial. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Every man has a story to tell. Your ambitions, your achievements, your legacy. Your suit should reflect that story, crafted precisely, designed for impact, and tailored exclusively for you. We work with only the finest fabrics, luxurious wools, silk, linen, and blends from world-renowned mills in Italy, the UK, and India. These fabrics are the foundation of custom suits that exude elegance and stand the test of time. But a suit isn't just about fabric, it's about fit, and it's about confidence, and it all starts with you. When you work with me, you'll receive a personalized consultation, whether in person or over Zoom. Together, we'll explore your vision and discuss your needs. And we're going to bring your ideas to life. My journey as a designer includes apprenticing under New York-based designer Clavon Leonard, showcasing collections at New York Fashion Week, Algeria Fashion Week, and the prestigious Baltimore Met Gala. That experience is what we bring to every suit we create, from weddings to corporate events and everything in between. We specialize in crafting one-of-a-kind suits for life's most significant moments. Dapper Luke has been recognized as one of Baltimore's best menswear in 2023, and I was honored to be one of the 10 designers selected for the prestigious Baltimore Met Gala. With over 900 satisfied clients, we proudly serve Virginia Beach and Baltimore, bringing world-class designs to these incredible communities. We don't just make suits, we craft confidence. Your suit will fit your body, your style, and it will tell your story. Book your free online personal consultation today Visit www.dapperluke.com.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to
And we still in traffic.
I don't look familiar, do I? Not in this seat.
Hey, what's that you listening to?
Here to host today.
Hey, turn it up. Yeah, this that new Goldverse app. I got you.
So y'all want to know where the goats are? They're off on the sidelines.
Looking for fresh, relevant content wherever you go?
What was the name of the app he said?
Introducing Goatverse TV.
Goldverse, that's what it's called.
The free streaming app that brings you the best podcasts, current events, and thought-provoking opinions all in one place. Download it now from the Apple Store or Play Store. In Goats, we trust.
Order your beard care products with Rugged Evolution. We're your local beard care line that supports the maintenance of your full, mature beard. Our line includes conditioning shampoos, moisturizers, balms, oils, shaving lotions, and exfoliating soaps. These products moisturize, hydrate, nourish, and have all the natural ingredients for a healthy beard. Log on to our website or download our app to place your orders. Become a man of distinction with Rugged Evolution Beard Care. And remember,
Rugged is the new smooth.
All right, y'all, what's happening? Welcome back to the Arrington Gavin Show. I'm yours truly, your friend, your homie, Arrington Gavin, coming to you on this wonderful evening. Let's get it going with our first story. I had to talk about this and open up the show because this truly just mind blew me, but it's a perfect example of why it's important to educate folks, why it's important to continue to speak about American history, Black history, but that is American history, the good and the bad. And it's important to, I don't know, maybe maintain DEI programs. Let me explain. So let me go ahead and play you this soundbite real quick, and then we'll talk on the other side.
Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one, two. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
I don't like stuff like that.
Legend says the song hurt his feelings. His mother, Desiree Prather, says the teacher sent her the video, and she went straight to the main office.
I automatically said, that's unacceptable. And I don't think nothing's funny about it.
Prather says there's a history of Black people being described that way, which makes it extremely upsetting.
My skin is boiling. I don't even like racism, and to know where we come from and our ancestors, and for us to be labeled like that, because when they call us monkey, they basically saying that we're ugly, we act like a monkey and all this and that. I don't like that at all.
Polk County Public Schools district staff and the HR department are reviewing this. I followed up with additional questions, like, is this the first time this teacher has sung this song to students? And I also asked, while this is being reviewed, will the teacher still be in the classrooms? I've not heard back yet.
I don't play games about my child.
Happy birthday to
As you shouldn't, ma'am. As you shouldn't. So the song, they're saying happy birthday to this child who he may be kindergarten, maybe 5-6 years old. And in the happy birthday song, she says, you live in a zoo, you look like a monkey, and you smell too. Now, I don't know what's cute about that, regardless of if he was Black or white. I mean, there's nothing cute about that. And see if he had a smile. What if you notice in that video, he's the minority in his classroom. And this, by the way, is this took place in an elementary school in, you guessed it, the state of Florida, led by Governor Ron DeSantis, who is so anti really Black history, who's so anti DEI. And it's sad. It truly is sad. So you heard the frustration from the mother of this child saying, my skin is boiling. My skin is boiling. I don't play with my child. Why is this funny? I've never heard the happy birthday. Well, you always sung happy birthday to you. That's what you sung. Or you sung the Stevie Wonder version. Name me happy birthday jingles that was regularly sung in your classroom when you were a kid. Because here's the thing, back then it was probably accepted. It should not be accepted in 2025. And if it was a very smart, intelligent educator, she would even say, maybe I should be hesitant to sing this, because we're living in a time right now where that's not okay. and it shouldn't be okay. And she had the nerve, she had the audacity to send this to the child's parent. Again, assuming this okay. See, that's how comfortable folks are getting, y'all. That's how comfortable folks are getting. And it's extremely sad. And it's so important, again, why you need to continue to have diversity within everywhere. Because when you're in environments where it lacks diversity, it does not educate everybody. I remember one time, I was wouldn't say not corrected, but you learn. The more you know, the more you grow. You learn something new every day. I share tons and tons of time on this program. I'm thrilled to have a variety of friends, whether if it's a melting pot of political backgrounds, a melting pot of cultures and religious backgrounds. I love learning multiple things. Why? Because that's the world we live in. And so I'm not wishing that this person loses her job. I do hope that there's some consequences that are brought. And you probably say, Aaron, you being so nice. You don't want that person to be fired. She should be fired. She'd be like, oh, look. I'm not always going to be quick to judging like that. What I think she did was extremely it was poor act. It was unacceptable, and possibly a suspension, but this is not okay. This is not okay at all. What do you guys think? Let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. You can DM me at the Arrington Gavin Show on IG, or you can visit our website, www.theag, A as in Apple, G as in George, show.com. You can contact me through there and share me your thoughts on that. But let's go ahead and digress from before I digress from this, once again, this is a perfect example, because here's the thing. It's so important that you have the right folks in office. Now, this is a local issue. I don't know how the school board is in that county that she's in, but you heard the reporter say they haven't heard anything from the school. They haven't heard if this is if this teacher has sung this multiple times. They don't know if what the consequences are. It's very soon to discuss, but they don't know anything at the moment. But again, it's so important to have diversity in your school board. It's important to know who is in your local positions, because all the time we look at what's on the national level. We look at, federal office 24/7, but we lose track of state and local. And it's so important to know who serves in your communities, in your own backyards, because issues like this happens and it's looked upon as okay, and it's really not okay. So again, it's important to know and to who serves on your local school board. And I'm pretty sure not only did this mother complain to the school, obviously she got in touch with the local news, but she's probably going to be going to some school board meetings and discuss this. She most likely is. So praying for this sister, because that was not okay whatsoever. But let's go ahead and digress from this story, and let's go ahead and move it on to the Super Bowl. So as I mentioned before, earlier in the show, it was announced Bad Bunny will be performing this year's Super Bowl halftime show, which will be making history for the NFL as the first. It will be historic because it will be the first time ever that there was a fluent straight speaking Spanish performance performed in Spanish. And so Bad Bunny is a global superstar, and he is coming across. He's finishing this 31 day residency in his hometown of his home turf of Puerto Rico, and now we're gonna be getting a glimpse of that for between 13-15 minutes this year's Super Bowl halftime. Now, so many folks were frustrated because they're like saying this is just to get back for all the issues happening with ICE agents taking folks that not that are not just illegal immigrants or folks. Shoot, ICE agents been taking people that are citizens. So they're saying it's a get back from that. It's a this is the woke celebration halftime show and this and that and the other. And so I think this is going to be an amazing function. I think this is growth for our country. I think it's, growth for the NFL. You see now the NFL has been playing multiple games overseas. They had a game in Brazil. They had a game in Spain. Where else? They had a game in London. I mean, the National Football League is truly growing to just continue to help bridge that gap with their allies in different countries. So it had me thinking. I'm like, well, let's go down the list who has refused to perform. I want to see the list that has refused and those that have not yet perform in the during the Super Bowl halftime. So let me go ahead and see if I can. Let me come across this here. I'm gonna pull this up for those who are watching, for those who are listening. All right, there we go. So here are the folks that have refused to perform during the halftime. So right there, you got Miss Taylor Swift, soon to be Miss Taylor Swift Kelsey, or maybe just Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey would change his name to Travis Swift. Yeah, I'm just saying, Taylor got the paper like that. Taylor got the popularity. And so she has refused to perform during the Super Bowl. She had refused to perform during Super Bowl halftime. And it's interesting because I don't know why I thought she might have performed, but my take on that, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan music wise. I'm, happy for her success. I want to continue to see much success and wish her much success. I just can't get on the whole Swiftie train like everybody else does. I can't do it. And so to hear that she refused to perform in the Super Bowl halftime, I mean, I get it, because there's a lot of folks who were in agreement with Colin Kaepernick at the time, and was for his stance and was for his cause when he protested and took a knee due to the police brutality. In addition to that, other issues that was occurring in the country. And so there was folks that were siding with Colin Kaepernick, but I won't say that was truly the main reason why Taylor Swift refused. I mean, hey, Taylor Swift is a global superstar too. She's torn. She's making money. She's been torn. Well, she had toured at the time for almost 2 years straight, everywhere. And so it's funny because ever since her and Travis started dating, you'll watch a game and the camera is locked in. Oh, it's Taylor Swift watch. Is she here? Is she there? There she is. There she is. And so he feels like, oh my God, can we just watch football and we're tired of the Swift girl? And so she was one of the individuals that had refused. Now, the big question is, if she accepts it one day, we never know when that will happen. Will it be a most viewed, one of the most viewed watch halftimes? Has she earned the prize of performing at Super Bowl halftime? Does she have the status? Will she put on a great show? Now, I'll answer those questions. I think that she obviously has earned. She's multiple awards. She's extremely successful. I think she's hitting the billionaire status, or is already in that billionaire status. She's extremely popular in all different age groups, right? It's very rare to say that if you can take a little kid or take folks from pre-K literally all the way to adulthood to see a Taylor Swift concert, right? Because there's folks that, okay, their demographic is primarily might be elementary school. My demographic is primarily teens and college students. My demographic is primarily just adults. Taylor Swift is hitting every single age from there. So good job. Kudos to her. on that. Let's see who else is on that. Me personally, before I move from Taylor Swift, I think it would be her performance is already theatrical. Because I'll be honest, I just don't think she got that voice like that. Ooh, watch out, Aaron. You don't want them Swifties going after you. I'm sorry. She has her own unique voice, which is it's like, okay, that's cool. I can't get on it. I don't think I've ever heard Taylor Swift sing the national anthem. And where I'm going with this is folks that can sing are the ones that are asked to sing the national anthem. Folks like Rascal Flatts, folks like Beyonce, folks like Help, Pink, folks with good voices. But anyway, this is no I'm not here to bash Taylor Swift, but I'm just saying she is just again, I'm not crazy about it. Okay, Adele. Wow. Adele is one of the ones that had refused to perform in the Super Bowl halftime show. Again, the big questions are why. And actually, let me see exactly why these artists have refused. You look at here. Refused the Super Bowl halftime show. Let's see here, Super Bowl halftime. Okay, so says here. Now this was back in 2026 when she was when she turned down the offer to perform at the Super Bowls. So says here, first of all, I'm not doing the Super Bowl. I mean, come on, that show is not about music, and I don't really see, and it's so funny because I had the same debate with my wife. So Adele is like, we're diehard Adele fans. That was one thing my wife and I, when we first met each other and we were dating, we had in common. We both love Adele. But my wife and I, we were having kind of a little back and forth because I told her that Adele can't do the Super Bowl halftime. She can sing her tail off. She's one of the greatest voices of all time. But Adele cannot do the Super Bowl. Why? Because Super Bowl halftime show is about entertaining the crowd, right? You got guys like Michael Jackson, Prince, Usher, Beyonce, folks that are entertainers that literally will move from all around this, use the whole entire stage and the Weeknd. Gosh, who else? Madonna, the Black Eyed Peas. There are so many folks that are well and deserve and that are worthy to do a Super Bowl halftime show because they're entertainers. Adele cannot do that. It will be a very boring Super Bowl halftime if Adele does the Super Bowl halftime, in my opinion, y'all. In my opinion. And so yes, that does not shock me that it does not surprise me that Adele has turned down that offer. So let's move it on in this list here. Who's next? Well, this is a older list because Rihanna has performed Super Bowl halftime, and she did it while pregnant, and she destroyed. It was the first time in many years that we had witnessed Rihanna hit the stage, and she did a great job. Was it one of my favorite ones within my top 5? No, and I'm a Rihanna fan, but it was not like, oh, I can repeat this 24/7. I didn't get that at all. Okay, here. Okay, now this person you will like. Okay, Cardi B. Says here Cardi B had refused the Super Bowl halftime. Again, this was during the Kaepernick period, so she at the time was like, I'm not going to do it because I'm staying with Cap. Now I don't know if that has all changed now. I think now is, especially with Jay-Z being one of the executive producers for the Super Bowl halftime shows. I think Cardi B will be great for the Super Bowl halftime show, and I think she would destroy the stage. She's an entertainer. She's a true entertainer. She always has choreography as well, and everybody loves Cardi B. Like, who doesn't, right? There's no haters out there. Well, I guess if you're a diehard Nicki Minaj fan, but come on, Cardi would own the stage. Nicki Minaj would own the stage. I don't think Nicki Minaj has done the Super Bowl halftime show. Who's next? Okay, Dolly Parton. I don't want to see no Dolly do no halftime. I'm sorry. I don't want to see no Dolly Parton do no halftime. I'm glad she refused to do the Super Bowl halftime show. Dolly's Dolly's a legend. Let's be honest. Dolly's an icon. She's a legend. I think I saw her do a halftime show at the Cowboy Stadium. I think this might be during Thanksgiving, and she was wearing a what do you call it? The Dallas Cowboys cheerleader outfit, and like Dolly's like almost 80. She looks great. But yeah, I don't even know a lot of Dolly Parton songs to say I'm gonna enjoy a Super Bowl halftime show. So yeah, I'm glad that was off the table for her. Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z is such a great creative mind. He could rock the Super Bowl halftime show. He probably have a lot of great features. Now, will he have Kanye hit up the stage? I think not. but I think he can have other folks. Of course, his wife, the one, the only Beyonce, hitting the stage with him. He has great hits. As I mentioned, he is a executive producer for the Super Bowl halftime show. So will we ever see Jay-Z do it? I don't know. But keep your fingers crossed. You just might. He has the catalog to do so. Pink was in one of the ones that I remember hearing that she refused to do the Super Bowl halftime show. I think she would be great to do so. I can see her because she is an entertainer. She does a lot of theatrical stuff during her concerts. I think that would be a great performance. She's well loved by so many. And yeah, I think I can see her doing one. Let's see here. Metallica refused. Whoa, now Metallica, that would be a great one. Yeah, Metallica will be a good. I am missing like the some of those like old school hard rock bands perform. We haven't seen a band really perform Super Bowl halftime in a long time. I think the last band that I can recall is Coldplay, and Coldplay is to me, their halftime show wasn't all that. Why? Because they needed assistance entertaining the crowd. And look, don't get me wrong, Coldplay sells out arenas. They sell out arenas. But having a sellout show compared to a Super Bowl halftime, the culture, the tradition of that is different. It's totally different. So I think that they did it. It was a one and done thing. Good. But I mean, they had to have Bruno Mars, who had already performed prior, and Beyonce to come and be a feature on their Super Bowl halftime show. Now, come on. It was distract. You literally got distracted from who the main person was. Here. So that was a list. That was a list of folks who had refused, but I still add them to the list of, the list of, would they be a good possibility to do the Super Bowl halftime? And it's interesting because having a rock band do Super Bowl halftime compared to say like Adele. Now, look, Metallica, they don't have any choreography. They're not dancers, they're not anything. So how would they, because I can already hear in the background, Arrington, how can they be calibers to do the Super Bowl halftime and not Adele? Crowd engagement is a big factor as well. Metallica will always keep that crowd rowdy going. Everybody's already hyped. People are already tailgated. They drink, they got their drink on and stuff like that. I just feel as though Adele will put folks to sleep during a Super Bowl halftime show, not during a live show, but just during the halftime show. Adele has a lot of songs that are, kind of sad songs. All right. She doesn't have songs that will wake you up. I'm not putting Adele as my alarm. I'm putting Metallica as my alarm. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. We have another one here. Let me go ahead and pull up another graphic. Give me 1 second as I pull out. Now, these are the people that has also not yet had the opportunity to perform a Super Bowl halftime show. So I've already mentioned Taylor Swift. Okay, Ariana Grande did not know that. Would I want to see Ariana Grande? I bet other folks will. I mean, again, no disrespect to Ariana Grande, but I wouldn't want to see Ariana Grande halftime, but it will happen in our lifetime. I do believe so. It will. She's a very popular artist. Drake. Okay, I can see Drake doing so. Think that'll be a great. That's if the NFL will perform ever in Canada, I guess. But no, I think Drake will have a good. He's a good entertainer. He knows how to work the crowd. He can't dance worth a damn, but he could put on a great show. And plus that'll probably be like his revenge to what's his name? Kendrick Lamar, because Kendrick Lamar had a amazing performance, hands down. I've said it counts of time, top five greatest halftime shows of all times. Ed Sheeran. He got hits. Don't get me wrong. He got hits. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't think Ed will be. I don't think. Again, I want to see Chris Brown. I want to see a reggae themed halftime show. Come on now. Come on, speak Arrington. I want to see a reggae themed halftime show. Imagine seeing the Marleys, Beanie Man. I mean, imagine seeing the greats in the reggae genre performing a Super Bowl halftime show. That would be so live until it's not even funny. Justin Bieber, I think Bieber can do a great Super Bowl halftime. He's a great performer. He's a great entertainer. He's a great dancer, great singer. He has the hits. He has the catalog to do so. I think he'll be a good caliber. Mariah Carey, no, sorry. Mariah Carey will stand there. Mariah Carey doesn't even two-step. Okay, she stands, walks around, and has people dance around for her. So, I don't think that would be a good halftime show. Backstreet Boys, I'm so tired of hearing about the Backstreet Boys. Look, they making their money in Las Vegas right now with their residency. I heard like they're making like $4 million a show almost. Like they're making bank off of this Vegas residency. I think they're at the Sphere over in Las Vegas. Elton John retired, and I'm pretty sure Elton John had to have done this. He's not done it yet. Elton got his. I think people want to see that just because of the respect for his legacy in the world of music and as an entertainer. He has the well-known costumes, right? He has the costumes that is very notable. But yeah, he's up there in age. He's up there in age. So I mean, the sooner the better. Garth Brooks. I was just talking to my trainer the other day about could any country music artist do a Super Bowl halftime show, and we were struggling trying to find out. You know, they said, "What about Reba?" Reba's well loved, but I don't know. I think that'll be out of respect of her legacy, her career. They'll be, just the way they just announced, they mentioned what if Dolly does it. Garth Brooks, I think, will be a hell of a performance. I've seen this man do a show at Notre Dame, and he's very energetic. He's very crowd engaging, and I think that'll be a solid performance to see. I mean, everybody love Garth Brooks. Black, white, everybody enjoy Garth Brooks. Let's see here. RC Nadell, Miley Cyrus, same crowd engagement. I think she'll be great to do the halftime show. Let's see here. Post Malone, hell yes. Post Malone will be great entertainer, great crowd engager. He two genre artist, right? He got rap songs, and he also has a country. He's now in the country space, so that could work. Harry Styles, I don't listen to Harry Styles songs like that, but he has had a successful solo career because he's a member of the group One Direction that has hits just in the group, and they had disbanded, and he went on a solo career, a very successful one. Great crowd engagement. I think he'd be great. I think because he did a show, he performed at Coachella one time. Fleetwood Mac, once again, out of respect to the career, I think Fleetwood Mac would do great. I think was that the group that Stevie Nicks is in. Imagine Dragons, yes. AC/DC, yes, but with some features. They gotta have some features of some other rock brands, like make it like a celebration of rock, So have AC/DC, maybe have the Foo Fighters, maybe have Metallica kind of thing going on. Pitbull, yes, he has hits. He's an entertainer, crowd engaging. I ain't gonna lie though, Pitbull sometimes, no disrespect to Pitbull, but like I don't know, it's never mind. Let me not get myself in trouble. Let me move it on from here. Guns N' Roses. Nah, I don't know about that one. And then Jay-Z. Carrie Underwood probably will slam. She would probably have a better. I don't know. Who would have a better Super Bowl halftime between her and Taylor Swift? That's the question I'm going to give to you guys. Who do you think will have a better Super Bowl halftime between the two? Do you think that Taylor Swift will have a much better, especially viewership numbers, but also performance wise? Do you think she'll have a better Super Bowl halftime performance than Carrie Underwood? I mean, I can't share who have little fly was flying around my face. I don't know who would have the better. I mean, I think Taylor Swift obviously has a larger catalog and success than Carrie Underwood. A lot of folks will probably disagree with me with that, but I don't know. I do prefer Carrie Underwood's voice more than Taylor Swift. And Carrie is already in a great partnership with the NFL. She does I think she does a Sunday night theme song, Sunday night or Monday night. I think she does a Sunday night one. Yeah, she does a Sunday night one, which she makes a ton of money, I read, for doing that. So, yeah. Now, those that was not on that list that they just that I just spoken about, I would love to see. I already mentioned Chris Brown. Chris Brown, I think, is well deserved for a Super Bowl halftime show. I think he would destroy the stage if he does so. Let's see who else. Maybe do like a old school, like a throwback Super Bowl halftime show, like a 90s R&B throwback. Come on now. Get like Jagged Edge, get Drew Hill. Dude, again, I'm naming bands here. Is New Edition worthy of a Super Bowl halftime show? Come on now. People fall asleep when it was the anniversary. I don't know if it was like the 25th anniversary of the BET Awards or the 10-year anniversary of the BET Awards, but there was a moment where there was one of the shows where New Edition had reunited, and they had one of the most memorable performances in BET history. Me personally, I just think in a music award show, I think they had one of the best performances, because you had New Edition sing their hits, then you had Bobby Brown sing his hit, My Prerogative. Look, Bobby Brown has My Prerogative. Johnny Gill has My. oh gosh, Ralph Transvant has sensitivity. You need a man with sensitivity. Oh man, like that's a banger. And then you got the rest. Oh gosh, Ronnie, Mike, and oh gosh, Ricky, Belle Biv DeVoe. Come on now. That girl is like that would be a damn good halftime show. Come on. Y'all disagree with me. Shame on y'all because y'all don't respect good music. Black, white, I don't care who you. Everybody love New Edition. I think they're worthy enough for a Super Bowl halftime show. Do I think they have? I mean, I think they have the platform. A lot of folks, just because they might not be as worldwide as some of these current artists, again, like a Bad Bunny, like a Taylor Swift, like like a Chris Brown. But I truly think that they will have a great show. Do a great show. I mentioned, do a 90s throwback one. They've had, East Coast, West Coast theme shows. They had the Atlanta theme one, which I think I feel as though the Fugees should do one, even though the Fugees had not had a large catalog like that. But I think the Fugees will be great. Wyclef Jean is a great crowd engager. Lauryn Hill is one of the best voices of all time. Everybody still loves. I don't care which race you are. She does a great show. Well, if she shows up on time. Let's see. Who else am I blanking out on here? We've already seen we've seen Alicia Keys as a feature. She has enough hits to do a Super Bowl halftime. I think she would need to redeem herself too, because she had a bit of a, that note didn't hit as right as it should have when she performed with Usher. Who else, y'all? I'm gonna tell you another one who, and people probably disagree with me on this one. Charlie Wilson. Charlie Wilson is one of the greatest voices in our lifetime. Well, really just in history. He's getting up there in age, I will say, but I think he would do a great halftime. I think a lot of folks, I don't know if he has that kind of pull globally. A lot of people say beg to differ, but I'm just going by, streams, numbers, all that good stuff. Snoop obviously deserved to have his own Super Bowl halftime. He was a feature. He was a part of the Super Bowl halftime with Dr. Dre, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick. But give Snoop his own platform. Will it be? I mean, because Snoop has been a feature on. He's like the most featured artist, really. I mean, globally too. There's a good list of people. I'm blanking on some names because I know I'm leaving some people. Mayday, my lighter's out. But we're gonna take a quick commercial break, y'all. We have let's see here. I think I'm looking at my time. We might have time for one more story. So look, thank you for sticking with us. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. Do not go anywhere. You're tuning into the Arrington Gavin Show. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Jazeera Learning Institute, LLC, is a hybrid learning center that strives to educate adults and children in all fields. During the day, we offer programs that are focused on developing students from pre-K to 12th grade, which includes tutoring, homeschool co-op, an after-school program, SAT, ACT prep, and many more engaging academic programs. Our adult education programs include workforce trainings, GED prep, life coaching, various seminars, and many more. Our vision is to train and educate in a positive way that will lead to a positive change in the world, one person at a time. For more information, visit us online at JazarenLearningInstitute.com or call us at 757-208-7407.
Let me tell you something most people get wrong about suits. A suit isn't just about you wearing it. It's how you show the world who you are. It's your handshake before you say a word, your presence when you step into any room. That's why we design statements at Dapper Luke. We don't just make suits. We'll start with the fabrics that tell your story, luxurious wools, silk, linen, and blends sourced from the finest mills in Italy, the UK, and India. Then we'll combine that with your vision, your personality, and your style. Every detail is tailored to you, from the fit to the finish. Whether for your wedding, a gala, the boardroom, we specialize in creating custom suits that are unique, just like the men who wear them. We spent years perfecting this craft, apprenticing under designers in New York and showcasing collections in New York and for Baltimore Fashion Week. None of that matters as much as seeing the look on your face when you try on your custom suit. Over 900 clients have already trusted us to deliver the best custom suits. They trust me to deliver the confidence. We proudly serve Virginia Beach and Baltimore and would be honored to bring your vision to life next. Let's create something unforgettable. Book your free consultation today at www.dapperluke.com.
Become a man of distinction with Rugged Evolution Beard Care. Order our scented beard oils and beard balms to help you maintain and grow the perfect beard. Order today. Try our men's care products like the full body exfoliating cleansing bars, body wash, smooth stash, and more. Log on to our website or download our app to place your orders. Rugged Evolution Beard Care. We're your luxury but affordable men's care line. And remember,
rugged is the new smooth.
All right, y'all. Thank you for staying with us here on the Arrington Gavin Show. I'm your guy, your homie, Arrington Gavin. Look, next up, I think we have time for one more story here. So apparently, the richest man in the world has an issue with the most popular streaming platform in the world. Elon Musk, who recently was just, it was said that he is now hit the net worth of $500 billion, being the first person ever to exceed to that level of wealth. Let's see how long it will last, but he will be a billionaire or the wealthiest man forever. Like literally, he will. But for some, he has an issue with Netflix, and we're gonna talk about it here in the short time that we have left. Let's see here. So apparently, and this is reported by Variety, Elon Musk wages an all-out Netflix cancellation war over streamers' alleged woke bias and kids shows with LGBTQ plus characters. Okay, so he posted on his X platform, the platform that he now owns, cancel Netflix for the health of our kids. For the health of your kids is how he has it up there. And so a person had responded on X saying, transgender propaganda isn't just quietly lurking in the background on Netflix. They are actively pushing it on users. And he responds by saying, true. So he has a big issue with the streaming platform. So let me go ahead and read you a little bit of this from Variety. It says here that the self-proclaimed free speech absolutist has launched an effort urging his 227 million followers on X, the social media platform he controls, to cancel Netflix in the past 3 days. Well, it says here in the previous period, the conservative billionaire, which is he really conservative billionaire now? Like, I mean, I know he's a billionaire, but would you consider him conservative? I feel like he's more on he's a big opportunist. Like he might lean more right. I mean, I guess because he endorsed a Republican nominee for president, but he's about the money. I don't know really I can't really call what you can really consider him. But anyway, they say the conservative billionaire has posted and repost calls to cancel Netflix, as well as attacks on the company at least 26 times. The world's richest person with a net worth of around, as I mentioned earlier, $500 billion, said he has canceled his Netflix service, and he's telling everyone else who will listen to do as well. I quote, it says here, cancel Netflix for the health of our kids, for the health of your kids, he wrote on his X account. In that image that I showed y'all earlier, it shows transgender woke agenda as a Trojan horse entering a fortress labeled your kids. Musk's anti-Netflix effort kicked off recently when he posted, "This is not okay," in quoting the right-wing activist accounts, libs of TikTok's surfacing of a clip of Netflix Dead and Paranormal Park, in which the protagonist says he is transgender. Dead and Paranormal Park, a show on Netflix, is pushing pro-transgender on children. This is a quote I'm reading here. This show is advertised for 7-year-olds. Libs of TikTok said, referring to Netflix TV Y7 rating, meaning the show is suitable for viewers age 7 or older. Now, the Netflix canceled Dead and Paranormal Park after 2 seasons, and it is not currently promoting the show. But even though they canceled, it doesn't mean it's no longer on the platform. Since then, Musk has reposted comments calling out pro-trans themes in other kids shows on Netflix, including Cocomelon and The Babysitter's Club. He also has supported claims of an alleged anti-white hiring bias by Netflix and criticizing Democratic Party donations by company execs. I mean, Elon, like, what do you want? Is this your way of saying, hey, look, I think I want to enter in the presidential race coming up soon? I mean, I've already shared that there's folks that are talking about entering the race. You have Gavin Newsom going around the tour, which is this is preparation for running for president, while the Democratic Party continues to try and find their savior to rebuild their party. The right is saying, okay, who are we going to lean to? Right? Is Trump going to run a 3rd term the way he always jokes about? Will it be his VP JD Vance, or would it be Elon Musk? Like, Elon is doing so much by attacking the left. And don't get me wrong, I go back to what I said earlier. It's the world we live in, right? It's the world we live in. And is it an aggressive topic to discuss when it comes to this, to children? Possibly, yes. And it is for kids that are unaware of, like, hey, what's happening? Snoop Dogg said the same thing when he saw the recent Buzz Lightyear movie, right? He's like, this is a lot. I wasn't prepared. But at the end of the day, you should have those conversations. At the end of the day, you like it or love it, you have to have these conversations with your youth. I'm running out of time here on this story. I'll continue to talk about this on the next program, but I want to, at least get it started and share about it. But once again, y'all, time is of the essence. I hope y'all enjoyed sticking with us here on the Arrington Gavin Show. Be sure to tune in weeknights to the Arrington Gavin Show, available on all digital and streaming platforms, as well as on the radio airwaves. Continue to support great conversation, because that's what we do here on the show. We have great conversations regardless of what side you're on, because I'm a down the middle kind of guy. I'm a down the middle kind of guy that loves freedom of speech, and I love great conversations. Okay, freedom of conversation, that's what we need. So, as always, stay blessed. Be sure to vote. It's early voting season happening, and your vote is your voice, and that is your power. Peace and blessings. Stay informed. Vote, vote, vote. I'm out.
That's it for tonight on the Arrington Gavin Show. Thanks for tapping in and keeping the conversation alive. Don't forget, stay connected with us on all platforms. Follow at Arrington Gavin on Instagram, Blue Sky, and X, and subscribe to the official Substack for exclusive takes and deep dives you won't get anywhere else. We're here every weeknight, same time, same energy, same real talk. Until next time, stay bold, stay sharp, and stay true. That's what we do on the Arrington Gavin Show. Peace.